Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats for a moment of silence and the national anthem. Active duty military personnel, you may render a salute. Presenting the colors this evening is the Permian High School JROTC. Would you please now join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. And now, please remain standing as we honor our country and those who protect her both here at home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem. Performing tonight is Black Magic under the direction of Miss Laurie Wong. And now for the playing of the Permian High School alma mater, directed by Mr. Trey Bird. Okay, Mojo fans, I saw a lot of you sit down. You need to stand way back up because it's the one word in Texas that says it all. Say it loud, homecoming crew, it's Mojo! The captains for the Cowboys are number 2, Cole Embriani, number 8, Taylor Johnson, number 11, D'Angelo Dejanet, and number 55, Hector Saavedra. The captains for your Panthers, number 12, Caleb Jamison, number 25, Jacob Garcia, and number 90, Kofi Powell.
There's Permian has won the toss and elected to defer.
Welcome to Ratliff Stadium in our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. As always, brought to you by Trans Global Productions. Tonight we have the Permian Panthers and a new, interesting opponent from San Bernadino, California, actually, Cajon High School. The Cajon Cowboys have flown to West Texas to take on the Permian Panthers. Cajon comes into the ball game 2-2. The Panthers with a 3-1 record, so hard to know what to expect because all you can do is just kind of guess what kind of programs. They've got a great program out there. How does it translate to Texas high school football? We shall see. Kyle Hubbard and Nathan Hubbard here along with myself, Clay Kennedy. Looking for a good night of football. The weather is going to cooperate. And we are underway as Iker Munoz puts his boot into it. And it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So, Kyle, why don't you give us what you got, some keys of the ball game for the Panthers defensively?
Well, they're going to see a quarterback tonight that is very, very, very athletic, quick on his feet, got some speed. It's Marcus Washington, number 3. That's one of my keys tonight. They've got to contain him. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him have some open lanes to run in. Don't give up the big play because he can beat you with his feet and his arm. Offensively, ground and pound. Keep their offense over on the sideline over there.
Handoff up the middle, going for a gain of about 6 yards. is going to be number 10, Jordan
Tackle
White,
number 90, Kofi
for
Powell.
the Cowboys.
Kofi Powell from his defensive end position, number 90, to make the play, but a good gain for the Cowboys on first down, about 2nd and 4 here. There's Powell again making the play.
White, the ball carrier.
Short pickup of only 2. Powell
Down by
came into the
Powell.
ball game as the leader up
Gain of
front.
2. The third
Has
down for the
21
Cowboys,
tackles,
off the
3
30-yard
tackles
line.
for a loss, 2 sacks, and has hurried the quarterback or pressured him 5 times.
Yep, he's busy up on that defensive front. I expect to see them rotate some players tonight and try to keep that defensive front as fresh as possible as the game goes on tonight. Oh, here comes. Oh,
Gonna
my
throw it.
goodness.
He is wide open. So going to the house there is going to be number 8, Taylor Johnson, who is actually the starting middle linebacker
Yep.
for the Cowboys. And the throw there from number 1, Landon White. And the Cowboys jump out to an early lead, just barely a minute into the ball game.
Little trick play on the fake speed option in around, flipped it back to the guy coming around, and then the secondary all came up thinking that was going to be a run and allowed number 8 to get behind everybody untouched for a Cowboy touchdown.
Wow, huge play. Taylor
They're going for 2.
Taylor
Also.
Johnson's first catch of the season, and it's a big one. And the 2-point conversion is going to be no good. So barely a minute 9 into the ball game. Your Cajon Cowboys from San Bernadino lead the Panthers 6-0.
The scoring summary is brought to you by Sewell Ford. The Cowboys scored a 67-yard.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week. The Cajon Cowboys leading the Panthers 6-0 on the old reverse pass play. And Taylor Johnson on his first reception of the year takes it to the house.
Interesting they went for 2 there. They do have 2 kickers on the roster.
Yeah, and they have not missed an extra point. One of them is 4 for 4. The other is 5 for 5. Big hole up the middle.
Watch out.
Got Hernandez still on his feet. He's going to be out close to midfield. And he better watch it or he's going to be moving them back 15 yards right there.
A little high strung there at the end of the play. Good hole on that kickoff recover or return team for Permian there. They've got a short field to work with inside the Cowboy 48, or right at the 48-yard line. Jacob Garcia is the quarterback. We'll see Gavin Black, number 18, the senior running back. We'll do wide receivers and offensive line as we go through this drive here.
Empty set for the Panthers as Black is in the slot. Going to go the other way, going to complete it out to Mattingly for a gain of maybe 5-6 yards.
Yeah, one of the receivers along with Cason Navarrete, number 2, Aaron Navarrete, number 3. We expect to see Caden Hernandez out there at the receiver spot. The offensive lineman anchored at center by Josh Henderson, number 70. The guards, Micah Moran-Samuel, number 74, Max Sotelo, 75. And the tackles, Alex Dominguez and Jesse Reyes.
Woo, boy, going absolutely nowhere is Caden Taylor there. He is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, going to lose yardage, set up a 3rd down.
Yeah, they came with a defensive end, number 6, for them coming on down to make the play.
Uzziah Todd on the tackle.
And that'll make it 3rd and about 4. I expect Panthers early in the game to go for have a 2-down territory here, depending on what they get on 3rd down.
Interesting, the reception by Mattingly. That's his first catch this year that was not a touchdown.
All
So
right.
That is going to be a first down. Now, are my eyes doing me wrong? Is that?
Brought down the play by number 16, Quinn Jackson.
That is Cade Taylor. That's not.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. They have the first down there at the 36. Throw this time's completed out to number 7, Malachi Mendoza. And he makes the reception there for the Panthers.
Quick stop route right in front of the soft coverage on the corner out here. At about 7 yards on first down. You can open up the playbook here. Gavin did have a little bit of an ankle issue in that game last week up in Amarillo.
Herrera in the ball game now for the Panthers. We've seen him in the game we did earlier this year. Oh! Yep, in and out of the hands there from Aaron Navarrete, the sophomore receiver for the Panthers, leading receiver for the Panthers coming into the ball game. It's going to set up now 3rd and 4.
We'll see what they open up the playbook with on 3rd and 3 here.
Yep, as I said, we have seen Herrera. He kind of reminds us last year of J.P. Uranga, the little change of pace back.
Yep. Tight end and a wing up at the top.
Going to be completed to Mendoza, and it's going to be close. Going to depend on where it gets marked. They are going to mark him for a first down at the 25-yard line.
Panthers throwing a lot more. We've seen that this year already. They want to open up the playbook a little bit through the airways and get some people off the line of scrimmage so they can run the ball with these running backs.
Black is on the sideline there, about the 38-yard line, so.
He was in on the first play, I believe. Look at there.
There's Herrera up the middle, big hole. He is lit up, but he has a Panther first down inside the 15-yard line.
Yep, that's outside linebacker coming there. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. I don't think he saw him till the last moment coming there.
Zion Wallace laying the hammer down.
It's a 3-4 defense, what Permian runs. So this shouldn't be anything new for the Panthers to go against. They see that in practice a lot with their defense.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Only 2 yards that time on the run right up the middle. In this offensive line, anchored by Josh Henderson. He's been I believe at least a 2 and possibly 3-year starter, number 70.
I know he was all district last year.
Yep, so they've had to revamp this offensive line and gel and get some continuity.
Well, another run there for the Panthers, going to get a couple more yards, but it's going to set them up now with a 3rd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
See if they choose to keep the ball on the ground or allow Jacob Garcia, who's had a good opening part of this 2025 season, throwing the ball. As we said, they're showcasing a little more of his talents with his arm.
Well, Garcia hitting 62% of his passes, has a 763 yards, and has thrown only 1 interception through 4 games.
Legal substitution, offense, 3rd down.
Get those referees for you in just a few minutes. In fact, I got them right here. That's Richard Gutierrez, head referee, umpire Stephen Mahaffey, Jeff Mata, the linesman, Leroy Valerio, the head linesman, Joey Cadillo, the field judge, Ben Gresham, the back judge, and Miguel Martinez is the side judge. This is a Permian Basin chapter officiating.
They are going to hand off. Taylor is going to be drilled as he gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. I think D'Angelo DeJohnette comes up and makes the hit.
The Panthers are going to send Iker Munoz out for a field goal attempt here.
With help from Taylor Johnson there for the Cowboys. So 4th down is going to result in Iker Munoz coming on. Caden Hernandez to do the holding. It's going to be a kick of about 29 yards. Munoz is 5 for 7 in field goals. He's hit from 54, so definitely within his range, and that kick is up. And it is good, so 6:28 now remaining in the first quarter. The Panthers trail the Cajon Cowboys 6-3.
Panthers 3.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium and our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week, brought to you also in part this week by RexcoPoly.com, State Farm Insurance, Mike Podzimny, your agent, and Complex Community Federal Credit Union. The Panthers move the ball from their 46, get down inside the 10, but are not able to punch it in the end zone and settle for the Iker Munoz extra point and trail now 6-3. That kick's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback.
It crosses the goal line. It's dead if they don't bring it out. He almost cut it all the way out the back. That's been a big weapon for Permian early in this season, pinning the opponents deep with his deep kickoffs. I'm talking about Iker Munoz. Let's see what happens on the second drive after the tomfoolery shown by El Cajon.
Well, something we hadn't talked about. We got to talk about it here. Cajon, California, Cajon High School in San Bernardino has a rather famous alumnus that we'll talk about after this play. Nolly going absolutely nowhere as he is nailed in the backfield for a loss of 3. Four-year starter at Cajon was none other than Jaden Daniels.
Current quarterback for the Washington Commanders.
Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL last year, Heisman Trophy at LSU 2 years ago. So some big shoes to fill for Mr. Washington, who also is a freshman. That throw.
They got two guys.
Yeah, they got
place.
tangled up. They got tangled up together. So.
Somebody's wrong on that route right there. Got two guys tripping over each other within about a yard.
Yeah,
somebody's running the wrong route.
I think that ball slipped out of Washington's hand anyway, so nowhere near catchable. But you can't catch it when your own guy's taking you down.
That's right. That's the best defense of all.
Yeah. 3rd and 13 for the Cowboys now. Panthers looking to hold them and get the ball back. Empty set for the Cowboys.
Quarterback draw.
No, I don't think so. They got that spy right there, Zapian. But wide open is wide over the middle, and he is going to go to the house. Once again, huge play for the Cowboys, and they will lead now 12-3.
He was right down the middle of the secondary, wide open by himself. That's a blown coverage by somebody on the back end for the Panthers there, as he was all alone, as Clay said, when he caught the football and just turned on the jets. These guys, skill-wise, have some speed. We've seen that on film, what film we could get this week on the Cajon Cowboys.
This time they are going to kick it, and it's blocked.
Pick it up and run. There you go.
Tries, but he's going to be dragged down there by number 24, Cruz Garcia. But another touchdown, another big play for the Cowboys, who lead now 12-3.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! Well, as we return to action here at Ratliff Stadium, the Cajon Cowboys have come out of throwing. I'll tell you what, 3 passes. Actually only completed 2 passes. 2 of 3 for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's some pretty efficient 2 3-play drives of 75 yards for the Cowboys.
And they are very capable of making those kind of big plays. So they're going to have to make some adjustments down here as they're talking as a group right now.
Well, Mattingly is going to not fair catch that, and he's almost got his head took off, but he is able to move it forward to about the 35-yard line where the Panthers will start.
Second offensive series for Permian, as Clay said, got down to the 10-yard line on the first drive and then had to settle for an Iker Munoz 29-yard field goal. So the offense, let's see if they
still no 18. So
still no 18. They probably resting that ankle.
This game means 0 in 2 weeks. The games count. So
2 weeks, we got the big crosstown rivalry.
Yes,
coming.
we do. There's Herrera. He's going over that right side, going to be grabbed there. They got hold of the arm. That was Hector Saavedra on the tackle for the Cowboys.
Right now, they had a little run stunt coming off their left side over there and got to the running back, kept him to only a 2-yard gain. See if the Panthers go to the airways here on 2nd and 8. Beautiful night for football here.
Garcia 3 of 4 for 19 yards on that first drive. But hadn't really looked downfield. This would have been all off to the edge like this.
Yep.
But, another big collision, man.
They are playing some soft coverage on the outside right now, Clay.
Hernandez on the catch.
That's a quick bubble screen to the inside receiver on the far side of the field. Outside receiver had a good block and got him to get on around the end and get a first down at the Panther 46-yard line.
Well, Nick Rogers, the coach for the Cajon Cowboys, said, I saw a couple of videos of him talking to him, and he said defense would be the strength this year as they return only one starter on the offensive side of the ball. The ball is deep, headed for Navarrete, and he's going to make the catch for the Panther touchdown, but unfortunately, I think we're going to have an illegal block. I think it's maybe a push in the back or holding, whichever you want to call it, back in the backfield for the Panthers.
Head referee.
Holding. Offense, number 66. 10 yards, still first down.
And he pulled the guy down that was trying to get to Garcia from the defense. Pulled him down, so that's going to go off or not. But he was wide open down here.
He did get behind that secondary, which is kind of hard to believe as soft as they're playing.
But, the films I saw on a couple of the opponents they've played, they've given up some big plays on the back end of their defense. I don't know if they're not reading very well or just a blown coverage, but he was behind them.
Their defense is physical.
Yep.
I have noticed that early on here. They are not afraid to lay a hit. Garcia is going to fight up the middle and is going to get some positive yardage back out over the 40-yard line for the Panthers.
Cut some of that penalty yardage down in half. Make the second and about 15 for the Panthers. About 5 on that little scramble there. They didn't contain Jacob Garcia very well. He's going to come to the sideline and get the next play on 2nd and 15. Clock running at 3:40 down in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. If y'all are watching us out in California or wherever on live stream, glad to have you. Welcome. And glad you could see the ball game tonight here from Ratliff Stadium.
Garcia, pocket breaks down quickly and just nowhere to go. Taylor Johnson ready to put the hammer down, and Garcia wisely goes down on his own.
And he kind of spied him right there. Didn't allow him to get on outside because there was a path, a lane to go through there.
Yeah, there was room out this way, but Johnson as a middle linebacker, his speed so far has really stood out. I mean, the physicality's there, obviously, but his speed, wow.
Yep. They can run.
I believe Johnson also, he was a running back in a previous life.
Yeah.
Throw, you're going to be just short of what's needed for the first down, but it's going to be caught out there. Cajon Navarrete on the catch, going to set up a 4th and 1 for the Panthers.
You're going to see Permian go for it.
I would assume they will be going for this.
Give Jacob credit for stepping up in the pocket and standing there and delivering that ball at the last second.
Well, he did have time to throw.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Big play for the Panther offense here, trailing by 9. As they're going to be inside of 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
They're going to bring a blitz inside. Here it comes.
Garcia throws, tipped. Somebody got their hand on it. I believe that was number 18, Brady Rappaport, or Quinn Jackson. I bet it was Quinn Jackson. Those 8s and 6s look alike when you're old.
I think that's 8-16.
So that was Quinn Jackson. Got his big meat hook on that and falls incomplete. So the Cajon Cowboys take over at the 45-yard line.
And the Panther defense, let's see what adjustments they've made down here with 2 drives, and they've given up 2 big passing plays. Panther defense needs to bow up here and hold them out.
Boy, just right up the gut, straight ahead. Going to be a pickup of about 3 as Jordan White there on the carry for the Cajon Cowboys.
Actually, that's 42 on the tackle for the Panthers, coming in from the inside linebacker position. Did a good job of filling the hole there and keeping them. Price and Gonzalez is who that was to make the play for Permian.
2nd and 7, the Cowboys going to throw this time and open, just underthrown a little bit. As looks like Cardoza got his paw up there and knocked that ball down, but boy, a little better throw by Washington, and that's going to be trouble for the Panthers as well.
Tried to fit that between the corner and the safety over there, and didn't get enough air on it to get above Cardoza's hands. Here's a big 3rd and 7 for the Panther defense.
2 receivers, top and bottom.
Oh, that's got to be holding out there.
Washington still on his feet, gets rid of the ball, and it's caught by Landon White, leading receiver for the Cowboys, down around the 25, 20-yard line of the Panthers.
Kofi Powell almost had him coming around the end there. Thought we might get a holding call out there on the top side, but he sidestepped that rush and then reset his feet and made the throw up that sideline for a Cowboy first down.
And Washington, like Garcia a moment ago, made that happen with his feet. And there once again is White over the left side for a gain of about 3.
Roman Loeris, number 4, coming up to make the tackle from the safety position for the Permian defense. He's back at the free safety position. 3 wide receivers down here is where the strong safety's going to go.
Landon White, the gentleman made that last catch, came into the ball game with 16 receptions for 309 yards and 3 TDs. And once again, Washington looks his way, but coverage there for the Panthers going to be incomplete.
Cardoza, the right cornerback over there, number 13 for the Panther defense, did not sell on the out and up move and was right with that receiver from Cajon to force a 3rd and 8.
Another 3rd down for the Cowboys. Roll left, got time, throws underneath, going to be caught by Washington, but he's going to be about a yard short of what's needed.
Ran the out route right in front of the corner over there for Permian. That's Cardoza. They're going to go for it up 12-3. Why not?
Yeah, and after your extra point got slapped back in your face, clock is going to expire before they call the play here. So we're going to end the first quarter here with the San Bernardino guys, the Cajon Cowboys leading 12-3.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Folks, we have some reunions in the building. If you are from the class of 86, 95.
Welcome back to our Bushes Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. It's always produced and directed by Bob Bailey and Trans Global Productions. I'd like to thank a couple of our other sponsors this week: Optimus Physical Therapy with Kevin Mannix, E&E Service and Supply, Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, along with both the Permian High School and Odessa High School football boosters. And as always, Odessa College on our instant replay. They're the slow-mo sponsor. So a 4th and 1 for the Cowboys.
See if you see a blitz here, Clay. Inside, I think they're coming.
Yeah, he's definitely got the ball over the down to the 15 anyway for a first down, pickup of about 2. And so the Cowboys will keep this drive going. Jordan White on that carry. Landon White is the receiver. Now, leading rusher Malik Nolly back in the ball game, leading running back rusher anyway. Actually, Marcus Washington, the quarterback, is the leading rusher. Boy, big hole, but boy, hanging on for dear life down there. Did we catch that number?
Cameron Mattingly.
Mattingly, okay, there we go.
Came up and took his legs out, held on one of those legs. If he doesn't get a hold of him there, he's
that's
probably
6.
in the end zone.
Yeah, that's a 2-yard gain instead of a touchdown because Mattingly refused to let go of the feet. And of course, what's one thing you can't run without? Your feet. So
they are winning the line of scrimmage right now, Clay.
Trips up to the top of the screen for Cajon over the middle, and that ball's going to be caught for the touchdown. Once again, Landon White on the reception.
Yep, just a little quick slant. Skinny post there from the inside receiver position where they had him lined up at the top of the formation on the far side of the field. Got inside the defender, and the ball was thrown right on time for another Cowboy touchdown.
The Cajon Cowboys now, because one pass was not Washington's, are 5 for 8 for 191 yards through the air as this kick is up and it is good. So early in the second quarter, the Cowboys from San Bernadino lead the Panthers 19-3.
By number 1, Landon White.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Well, the Cowboys with their third possession and third touchdown. This one took a little more time. It was a 9-play, 55-yard drive. Took them 2 minutes and 59 seconds before the 13-yard touchdown pass to Landon White. So a deep kick this time, taken inside the 5 is Navarrete. He's got room to run. He's out over the 40-yard line, going to be taken out of bounds at about the 45, 44-yard line.
Giving up 2 long kickoff returns. Almost went to the house on both of them. They might not want to kick it deep to Permian anymore.
Well, they didn't. You know, the last kickoff, they pooch kicked it up to Mattingly, but as you said, that's where Iker Munoz plays such a great place in the ball game for the Panthers. Is that's not an issue for them. He just boots it out of the end zone.
Well, Panther offense has got to put a drive together.
Starting at the 44, so field position has not been a problem. The Panthers' worst starting has been at their own 35. So Garcia got time to throw again. He's going to air it out deep, and it's going to be caught by Hernandez. He's going to be dragged down inside the 10-yard line. First down and goal for the Panthers.
They had two defenders run into each other downfield, Clay, and allowed that receiver to get in behind them, and Jacob put it right on the money for Hernandez to make that catch. Permian's got the ball first and goal at the 7-yard line, and Gavin Black is in the game.
Little action in the backfield there and kept the pressure off Garcia. Plenty of time to throw, and he airs it out. And the Panthers now looking to cut that lead. Going to roll right. He's going to throw underneath. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, John, for the Panthers.
Yeah, little play action brought John from the left side. Watch, he was in the H position all the way across the backside of the formation, and nobody picked him up for Cajon, and that's a good pitch and catch for Garcia and the Panthers to get on the board with a touchdown. Two.
Panthers are going to try the two-point conversion. Garcia gets rid of it finally, and he's got him. Once again, that's going to be Hernandez. So that's going to make the score now. The Cajon Cowboys 19, the Permian Panthers 11. We'll be back to Ratliff after this.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Well, there you see some of the Panther fans up in the stands. I'm a poet and I know it. Panthers with a quick two-play drive, 56 yards in 37 seconds. And lead now cut to one score, 19-11, as the Panthers trail by 8. Early in the second quarter. Long way to go.
Panthers need a turnover of some kind. Munoz booting it out down to Crane.
Don't worry too much about the long kickoff returns, although I think he thought about it. Looked like the Cowboy receiver thought about it, but that may have been Canary and Hughes there, I believe. And there's another freshman, so that's some pretty good thinking for a freshman, because most 15-year-old kids, freshmen, are going to take off running.
Or be playing on the JV or freshman team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which means they think those kids have got some talent, as we see 4 wide receivers to the other side.
One with quads to the top of the screen. Empty set for Washington. Throws it quickly, but just a little bit too high.
Get that out there fast.
That was intended for Nolly.
Yeah.
It's going to be incomplete.
He just didn't set his feet and deliver the ball. Here we go. We're going to go 4 wideouts to that side. No, got a running back now.
Well, Nolly was the running back, but he's going to set up in the backfield this time.
Panther defense needs 2 big plays here and get off the field.
Tight end back in the game. Washington keeps it up the middle, still on his feet. Washington out around the Panther 40-yard line for a first down.
Washington, the ball carrier. Brought down the play by number 16.
Washington, number 16, making the play. Little quarterback design. Lead run there.
Saw a little bit of that speed right there. What he's capable of. He came into the ball game, Washington, 45 carries for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground.
One highlight I saw early in the year, he took one about 96 yards for a touchdown on a quarterback draw, just like that.
Short gain of 2 there from the lead.
Once he broke the line of scrimmage, it was not even close.
Wasn't a race, huh?
No, it was not. Like he'd been shot out of a cannon.
Locked up on defense by number 91.
2nd and 8 now for the Cowboys.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Been impressed with the Cowboy offense. Of course, this is the 4th ball game. This isn't the 1st ball game, but they only returned 1 starter from last year. So their offense is coming together pretty good. Going to be setting them up for their district play.
Look at there. Tried it again, but this time Permian played it a lot better. Trying to get who's coming off the bottom, because that was the defensive. Actually, it was 21 coming in there.
Zephaniah De Leon.
Yeah, came off the edge, got a leg and held on. Come on, defense. Let's see if we can get off the field here.
Well, another 3rd and 7. That seems to have been the magic number tonight, as Cajon has faced several 3rd and 7s. This time he's going to air it out again. Overthrows. Man, he does have an arm.
Yep.
As he flung that ball, intended out there for Costafanur, E.J. Costafanur, a sophomore receiver, but it's going to be incomplete in a punting situation now, I believe, for the Cowboys.
Noel Washington running stride for stride with that receiver trying to run the go route down the far sideline. Good play. They brought some pressure that time there too, Clay. Talking about the Permian defense, they dialed up some pressure there. So see if they can get some field position and find a way to get some more points on the scoreboard.
A beautiful kick. It's going to be fair caught there. Mattingly now wishes he hadn't have done that. But it's going to be fair caught back at the 17-yard line of the Panthers.
But you do want possession there, and that was really a good choice just to make sure he didn't make a mistake there. Your defense has worked themselves off the field. Now it's time for the offense to execute and see if they can go down and score and maybe tie this thing up with another touchdown, 2-point conversion.
People don't appreciate what a difficult job that is. I mean, you've got to see what's going on in front of you and see the ball coming to you and secure it.
Yes.
And know, and that's just a difficult thing.
Especially with somebody coming down on you, too.
And they're coming down full speed.
Right.
So, very difficult job. Punt returner is, those guys are a little bit loose cannons.
Got to throw that in front of him, Clay.
Yep, just got it behind him. We haven't tried to reach back and pull it in, just not able to do it. I'm sorry, that was Taylor. No, that was Gavin Black. He just kept going on to the sideline, and Taylor has checked in the ball game.
And you can tell he's still a little ginger on that.
That was not 100% there.
Correct. 2nd and 10. Let's see what the Panthers. They can still run the ball here.
But yeah, the
Panthers. I don't think you want to get too cute down here with your back to your own end zone here.
8 for 11. They've thrown the ball as many or more times than they've run it. Taylor over that left side going to get a pretty good yardage out over the 20-yard line. Caden Taylor came into the ball game with only 7 carries for 31 yards.
See if the Panther defense can pick this up, or offense can pick this up on 3rd and 5. Be through the airways, or will it be through? Yeah,
got some communication issues or something going on here. I think one of the Panther linemen had to check out. Maybe a helmet came off.
That's
I'm not
the center
sure.
too. That's Henderson coming off.
Yeah,
he's got a.
Or he may be bleeding because they're spraying his arm there. May have got scratched or something. And of course, if you're bleeding, they send you out. Now, they still got 10 seconds on the play clock, so they got time to get the play off.
68 for Permian. That's Frank Reyes at the. Oh, look at there.
Garcia wide open. there. Great catch by Alex Cruz. Boy, he paid for it. He got taken down hard, but he is going to have enough yardage for a first down, but there is a flag on the play.
Notable man downfield, number 70. 5 yards, still 4th down.
70 wasn't even on the field.
He was on the sideline.
He wasn't even out there.
So he was ineligible, so they just got the number wrong.
Yes.
That's a harmful penalty right there.
3rd down and 10 for the Panthers.
So now 3rd and 10 rather than 1st and 10.
I'll tell you what, this Cajon team defensively, when they get to you, they're going to lay a lick.
Yeah, that's what I said. Man, they are physical. And they're fast, too. Nope. Going to take a timeout. Cajon takes a timeout.
Cajon High School.
So anyway, now Cajon High School, San Bernardino, California, all right? San Bernardino is east of downtown LA, maybe 60-ish miles, 55, 60 miles, depending. East, right up against the mountains. Cajon High School, if you look it up online, you'll see the picture, and the mountains are just right there. I mean, they're right there.
Right at the base of the foothills.
Yeah, and just north of the city there are the San Bernardino Mountains, and Cajon Pass is the main thoroughfare from the LA area to Vegas. So that highway gets a lot of traffic, I'm sure. And really, really pretty spot. Their head coach, Nick Rogers, like I said, he's been there since 2014. He is a former alumni and player for the Cajon Cowboys, so he has come home to roost. 3rd and 10 now for the Panthers. And Garcia steps out of one. Almost gets away from another one, but a super tackle out there. Couldn't tell. I didn't catch the number. It may have been Jackson again. I think number 16, but I'm not positive.
It was
Quinn Jackson.
Gain of 1, 4th down and 9.
So only going to be a gain of 1, and the penalty is really coming back to haunt the Panthers now because they are in a punting situation.
Now, if he gets away from that guy, he may be running.
Yeah, he probably going to have first down plus because there was some green in front of him. Munoz gets a boot into it. It's going to be out over midfield. Oh, my goodness.
I think Permian's got it. I don't know what that guy's doing back there. Permian's got it.
They do. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
A tragic mistake there by the deep back for the Cowboys.
This guy right here, he doesn't touch it.
Yeah, it's their ball right there.
Right.
So a big
momentum
mistake.
Changer right there. Could be a momentum changer. Well.
So the Panthers will have the ball now at the 47-yard line of the Cowboys.
5 defensive backs. 5 defensive backs for them right now.
Yeah.
Run the ball. Yeah. That means you got 6 in the box. Run the ball. Yep.
Panthers are going to do it. There's Taylor up the middle. He's going to have a big gain all the way down to the Cowboy 40 on first down.
Take about 5 or 6 yards if we're going to put 6 in the box. You got plenty of time. You got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Why not? Look at the student section tonight, Clay. Boy, they are packed over there. Of course, it is homecoming. It's a good crowd over there in the student section.
There are a lot of kiddos. Taylor once again over that left side. This time he's going to be met rudely at the line of scrimmage by that Cowboy defense. And you can name any of them, but Quinn Jackson and Taylor Johnson definitely up there. So that's going to bring them to a 3rd and 1 now from about the 38-yard line. I did hear them talk about the guy that was interviewing them, called them the Oregon Ducks of California because they have a lot of uniform compilations that they put together out there.
Maybe they got a deal with Nike.
I don't know. Garcia throws once again, tight end John, and he is down inside the 30 with the Panther first down.
That's the same play they scored on down there on the last drive. Brought John across behind the formation. He was lined up as the H-back and just worked his way out into the right flat here. Jacob Garcia did a good job of getting him the ball where he could get up the field and get a first down at the Cowboy 28-yard line.
Well, the guy found a new weapon. John only had 2 catches through the first four ball games and has 2 tonight, including a touchdown. And swing it out quick, and yeah, he heard footsteps and took his eyes off the ball there as Quinn Jackson was headed his way.
2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Clock stopped at 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter of play.
Panthers going to bring in another set of receivers. Probably in Munoz territory right now.
Are you going to take a timeout?
They are. The Panthers going to take a timeout. And that was static from the referee's mic, but we'll take it with them. 19-11, the Cowboys lead. We'll be back.
Early each morning, as we turn on the lights and heat up the fryers, then prepare the food, the owners of Bush's Chicken are working for you. Our owners are husbands and wives, sisters and brothers. We are family, and we take joy in our family, serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
It's going to complete the pass, and quickly out of bounds is Cajon Navarrete. Have to wait and see what the flag is here. Kyle saying it's a ineligible man downfield.
Offsides, defense, that pass decline, result of the play, first down.
So that's going to give the Panthers a first down inside the 15 at the 14. 14 yards on that pass to Cajon Navarrete, number 2. Cajon had 10 catches for 166 yards coming into tonight. Oh, and they're going to get flagged for that substitution again.
Legal substitution, offense, 5 yards, first down.
As you saw, the Caden Taylor frantically sprinting to the sideline there, but you can't have 12 in the huddle. You can't break out 12 out of your huddle.
Somebody didn't get the communication about what the formation was and
well,
who needed to be on and
who
didn't.
I think Black checked in, but Taylor didn't check out, I guess. There's Black up the middle, and he is going to be swamped there. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. He's going to bring up a second down in about 13.
Yeah, you can bet they've probably seen some video about what number 18 can do with the ball.
They probably heard that number
When
before.
he's on there, they're probably keying on him run-wise. That's where you play action.
And the Panthers have had a lot of luck with that tonight. So here we'll see Hernandez and Mendoza split out the top of the screen, and got your H-back and your tight end inside, but they are going to give it to Black, still on his feet. Black inside the 10. He's going to bring down about the 7-yard line.
Watch our Odessa College instant replays. He did a good job of keeping his balance and spinning off one tackler as he got past the line of scrimmage. and then just worked his way forward up to, like Clay said, the 7. This will be 3rd and 2 with 3 minutes left, clock running, and Permian still with 2 timeouts in their back pocket.
3rd and 2.5 maybe. He's going to keep it, looking to throw it again, and not open this time, but Garcia falls forward, and depending on the mark, I think he's going to be maybe just a tad short. We'll see.
I thought he made it. He didn't make that?
It was a gain of 2.
Nope, it is. It's first down.
Yeah, they did mark it just at the 4-yard line, so that's going to be 1st and goal now for the Panthers.
Well, let's see if they get a dose of 18 right here.
Well, I thought we might see that heavy set, but they're not going to run it here. Black up the middle. Black still on his feet. And he's going to come up just a little bit short, just inside the 1-yard line.
Oh, there's a flag. A very late flag.
Yep.
Coming from the backside of the.
Let's see what was going on in that pile.
Cowboy offense. Maybe we've got some tomfoolery going on down there. See our brain trust in the pinstripes or black and white stripes.
That's going to hurt if that goes against the Panthers. If it goes against Cajon, they're not going anywhere. So, it's a call.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 18, 15 yards, 2nd down.
Well, that was on the ball carrier, so, I mean, impossible to know because we had no view in that pile up, but that could be costly.
Wonder how that happened.
He may have been holding on to the ball with one hand, throwing a punch with the other. It's just hard to know. There's no telling what they saw, but the call's been made, and now we got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We'll be back to Ratliff for the rest of the first half after this.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa. Let's go!
Well, welcome back to our Bushes High School football game of the week. Tell you what, speaking of Bushes, Kyle, my wonderful son and daughter-in-law, Ryan and Rochelle, invited me over to eat about a week ago, and lo and behold, I showed up to some Bushes chicken. What they were going to cook, they ended up not getting home in time.
We did that the other night about 2 weeks ago. Same thing. Went and got the big family pack.
That's what Ryan got, and he was watching our game the week before, and that made him hungry for it too. So, and it was good stuff. Let me tell you, there were no leftovers. Definitely no leftovers. So we appreciate Bush's chicken.
We had leftovers, but it was for lunch.
Well, 2nd down and goal from about the 15-yard line.
Oh my goodness.
And they're going to be incomplete, intended there for Aaron Navarrete. But now
what's going on now?
I don't know. The officials
are waving a timeout. Very, very, very.
The 2-minute warning.
Ah, that's it.
The new 2-minute warning in high school football that we are not used to.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Well, there you can see the bottom half of the student section, and there are a whole heap of kids over there And it's like that almost all the way to the top. There's a few empty areas a little closer up, but not much. There's some of the pep squad and cheerleaders. So Panther band, I'm sure they'll have a good show at halftime. It's homecoming tonight, so be sure and stay with us after halftime. We'll announce who the homecoming queen is. Third now and goal from the 15-yard line for the Panthers. And Garcia is going to roll right, and he's under pressure. He's got him wide open, though, and that's Aaron Navarrete. Touchdown, Panthers.
They're going to go for two, Clay, as Navarrete was all by himself in the back end of that end zone. Somebody went to sleep
they sure
on
did.
The back end of that Cowboy defense, and they're going to go for two and try to tie it up. Let's see if we get that little play action roll.
Yeah, I definitely think I would try and cover the tight end this time.
Yeah. Or maybe bring somebody across to the other side after doing that. Seen Permian do that before.
Or just give it to number 18.
Yep, give it to 18, see if he can find a way in there.
Several options here. Well, Black actually went in motion. He's going to throw it in the corner.
Yep.
It's going to be caught. Cajon Navarrete. So Cajon and Aaron combined for the touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie this game up at 19. A minute 52 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back after this.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
So being a difference maker, it all started back in February when we had our training, just discussing with the staff of what do they think the credit union is, and we did the word cloud, and in the word cloud, the main word that came out was difference maker. So a few of the organizations that we're going to benefit today are the food bank, which the food that we're packing here is going to go to the food bank. We're also going to impact the foster system. We're tying some blankets to be able to give to the kids. The team.
You see Munoz putting his boot into it. This one's going to come up short, so it is going to be returnable for the Cowboys.
Hold on.
Oh, great tackle out there. Roman Lueras, one-on-one.
Boy, he put his hands on that guy, and he did not let go at all. Great coverage by Roman right there. Cowboys will start 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. Now they've got one timeout left and a minute 46 to work with. So
well, they've
had some big plays.
2 3-play drives, so it's doable from them anywhere on the field.
See if this is quarterback draw right here. Nope, I'm gonna roll this way.
We got them both right in the same area, both open. This time catch made by E.J. Karstenfuhr, and he is going to have a first down out over the 40-yard line.
Little half roll. He sees him break free, sets his feet, and throws. Man, I'm like you. How can two guys be in the same area?
Yeah.
Somebody's not running the right route.
Nope. This time he's going to roll the other way. Going to throw underneath.
Oh.
And he's lucky that
Washington didn't pick it off.
Washington went for the man and not the ball.
Because that could have probably been picked off. Little half roll to the other side of the field toward the Cajon bench on the visitor side. Decent crowd on the visitor side. I'm wondering how many made it from California.
I don't know.
I had one in the that was doing film for them coming up through the.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a pretty good little run from there.
Yeah. Not short.
2nd and 10 now. 2 receivers bottom, one up top, another in the slot. Oh, Did not get that off in time, I don't believe.
Yep, delay a game.
So that's going to move them now for a 2nd down and 15 back to their own 37-yard line. Clock had stopped on the incompletion, so it doesn't hurt them time-wise, but yardage-wise moves them back. Same formation. Well, yeah, same formation. Going to roll right again, Washington. Oh, just not able to hang on to it. Rob Jones there, another freshman for the Cajon Cowboys, gets his hands on it, but not able to pull it in. So that's going to bring up now 3rd and 15.
Boy, and he was running to the far sideline. He had come from a slot position and worked his way across open to the far sideline. They just didn't execute the pass and the catch. So here's 3rd and 15 with 1:13 left. Panthers with 2 timeouts, and we're going to get a timeout here.
We'll take it with them. 1:13 to go in the first half. Score all even, 19 all.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Well, welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. 1:13 to go here in the first half. Washington on 3rd and 15. Stays in the pocket, still on his feet. Now is going to throw it out of bounds. Just gets it past the line of scrimmage, so no penalty. But that's going to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation. The Panthers still have 2 timeouts to go. So if they can field a punt or return a punt here, you're going to have a chance to maybe play for the lead after trailing 19-3.
And you don't necessarily have to be thinking touchdown. With Munoz's leg, they could get him in an area to maybe he can kick a field goal.
Yep.
That's another weapon they can use there.
54-yarder earlier this year. Oh, another nice kick. Beautiful punt. Mattingly takes it inside, and that's probably going to be a penalty on the play.
Penalty marker on the return.
Yep, you need to let him go there. That's what the coach is telling him right now. Just, he's already past you. Let him go. It's going to cost him.
Block in the back. Receiving team, number 42. Half the distance, first down.
Well, that'll be half the distance from there, so they're going to start out inside their own 10-yard line. Still 51.8 seconds and 2 timeouts, and we have seen some big plays tonight, so.
Don't expect to see a trick play back here with their backs against the their own goal line.
Well, that would be a gutsy call.
Ball at the 9-yard line.
But they have had success through the airways, huh?
They have, yeah. Garcia tonight so far, 12 for 17, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, and 2 two-point conversions through the air as well. Well, I'm going to give it to Herrera this time, and he's going to be mauled after he picks up about 4 yards.
Well, here's one thought also, Clay. Just to kind of put the thought into it, Permian will have the option to start the second half. So they might just be content at 19-19 and make their adjustments and see if they can come out and establish something like like Cajon did on their first drive.
Yep.
Do the same thing on the first drive of the second half.
And obviously, I think you are correct, as there's the handoff to Herrera again. Herrera, though, gets down behind those offensive linemen, and you can't see him. So first down is going to stop the clock temporarily as it's moved out to the 26-yard line.
I don't think you'll see a timeout here. I think as clock runs, they're going to go to the locker room tied up.
So the Panthers trailing at 1 point by 16, fight back with 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. And we're going to go into halftime all tied. The Cajon Cowboys from San Bernardino, California, 19, and your Permian Panthers, 19. We'll be back to announce the homecoming queen after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Permian Band would like to present a preview of their 2025 UIL marching show entitled Curiouser and Curiouser.
Hi, sports fans. I'm Mike Adkins, Chief Communications Officer for ECISD, and it's halftime, and we're going to talk legislative session because who doesn't want to talk about Senate Bill 12 and its impact on the district for this year? I know, that's not what you're thinking of, but this is a big one. SB 12 is referred to as the Parents' Bill of Rights. And so this really prioritizes that relationship between parents and our school district, and it's so key. So we're hoping that you'll gain a lot from this conversation. I'm joined by a couple of our employees who have a really key role in making sure this is done and done well. So on left, Taylor Lang, our Executive Director of Guidance, Counseling, and Wellness. On right, Ali Hernandez, our Director of Nursing and Health Services. So SB 12, a lot of impacts, wide-ranging. One of them really is the nursing services and the school nursing. So Ali, if you'll start us off, talk about the impact of SB 12 on the school nurse.
So SBL 12 gives parents the right to opt out of routine nursing health services and also into other health care services. Keep it in mind, the routine health services that we offer are things that have always been offered for students. And those are things like the basic first aid, minor injury assessments, illness assessments. So if a parent has not consented for their child to receive those services, then they'll get a phone call from the school nurse to discuss what it is that their kiddo came in for, and then steps moving forward after that. The other healthcare services, such as medication administration and chronic illness, disease management, things like that, that has always required parental consent, and in some cases, doctor's orders and things like that too. So that really hasn't changed. Your students are still receiving what we call general caretaking, so we're still going to take care of the bloody noses and get them cleaned up. We're still going to take care of minor, if they just need a Band-Aid for a small cut, things like that. It's when we have to do a more detailed assessment that we are going to have to reach out to parents and get that consent from them if they've not already consented to do so. Emergency procedures are still a given. We always intervene in emergency situations regardless of consent.
Very good. So Taylor, you and I have talked a little bit about this already as well. It's not going to look a whole lot different for parents in ECISD than they have been experiencing, although they may hear from us a little more often than they're used to, right?
Right. So like Ali mentioned earlier, the services that we're providing this school year are no different than what nursing and health services have provided in previous school years. Ali mentioned we're going to provide that comfort care for nosebleeds, if a student vomits and needs a change of clothing, simple Band-Aids. We're also going to intervene in emergency situations and make sure children who are in those emergency situations receive the health care that they need. Obviously, then we will notify parents as well every single time something like that happens, but it's kind of the in-betweens. It's your student comes in with an upset stomach and the nurse needs to provide an assessment to this student to see if they're okay to go back to class or if they need to go home. And if a parent has not opted in to health services through the consent form sent through the Focus Parent Portal, then that parent's going to be receiving a phone call to ensure that that type of assessment is okay and be asked to opt in to that service if that is needed. If not, we will work with the parent to determine the best course of action to handle each situation case by case. So essentially, one of the biggest things in my mind is, you're probably going to be hearing from your school nurse a little bit more than you typically would have if you have not opted into all nursing and health services. But if you have already opted in to those services, then it's going to be business as usual for you. If you have happened to opt out of those services, we will still provide the routine comfort care that your child will need just to stay maintained. We'll still provide the emergency services, but in those situations that fall in between, you will be receiving a phone call so that you can make the decision about what you would like to do for your student at that time.
So communication being the key. Parents have questions, call the school nurse. If we have questions, we're going to call the parent. And so keeping those lines of communication open is always the key.
Essentially, parents are going to be hearing from us a lot more. And I believe the desire of the legislators who made this bill was to make sure that parents stay in the loop with everything that's happening with their child and have the opportunity to have say in those things. And so we do want to make sure that parents know that we're here to partner with you for your child's success while they're here in our Ector County ISD schools.
Very good. All right, Allie, let's wrap up with screenings, because that isn't something we've talked about just yet. And then ultimately, what do you want to accomplish as a school nurse? So the screenings for hearing, vision, acanthosis, and spinal screenings, those are all state mandated, and they still are, even with Senate Bill 12. We will still continue screenings unless a parent has opted out. If they want to opt out of that, then they need to contact their school nurse. But that's always been the rule. So we're just going to continue with that. And ultimately, we are all here to keep the kiddos safe, healthy, and ready to learn. Excellent. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you being here for today for the halftime show. So that's it for now. There's more to Senate Bill 12, and we're going to talk about that in coming weeks on this very platform at halftime here at football games. For now, we're done here. Stick around for a few more minutes, and then the second half begins. We'll see you later. We are often asked, what's happening with the bond projects? Oh my goodness, so many things. So we look forward to this chance to give you an update. This is the new Career and Technical Education High School, where building pads are complete, permits have been received from the City of Odessa, and foundation excavation has started. Work continues at the new middle school on South Tripp, where walls and roof are almost all in place. Utilities installation, electrical and plumbing, and steel is still going up. And a name and a mascot have now been selected for this new middle school. It's going to be named for longtime educators Adela and Gilbert Vasquez. Vasquez Middle School has a good ring to it that was approved by the school board in August, and the mascot will be the Diamondbacks. The contract for the new Transition Learning Center was approved by the school board in August, and work will begin soon. This is the home for our 18-plus program, and it is right there near the Odessa High School campus. The demolition phase of the Permian High School auditorium is almost finished, and concrete subcontractors are working in the drama theater. The updates to this facility will certainly be dramatic when they are finished. At the Permian High School JROTC facility, earthwork and pad leveling continue, and concrete is going to be poured soon. The school board has just approved the construction contract for the new Ag Farm facility. Designs are complete. Work begins pretty quickly here. Upgrades to the new transportation facility located on Northwest Loop 338 are in the design phase right now. Checking on Priority 1 and Priority 2 renovations and replacements, the first of the roofing projects is complete, and that's at Burleson Early Education Center. Fly Elementary, Travis Elementary, Zavala Elementary, those are all in progress now. There is additional work at Travis, which includes plumbing lines throughout the building. The technology surveillance project is 50% complete. It'll likely be finished in the next 6 months. We are installing more than 2,000 new surveillance cameras. Fine Arts has ordered 1,412 new instruments. 1,300 of them have arrived already. Of those, 232 were delivered since the beginning of August for this new school year. Exciting times in fine arts classrooms. Thank you for supporting Bond 2023, and remember, you can keep up with the progress at ecisdbond.com.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
So being a difference maker, it all started back in February when we had our training, just discussing with the staff of what do they think the credit union is, and we did the word cloud, and in the word cloud, the main word that came out was difference maker. So a few of the organizations that we're going to benefit today are the food bank, which the food that we're packing here is going to go to the food bank. We're also going to impact the foster system. We're tying some blankets to be able to give to the kids. The team members, I believe they need to be involved and put their hands to work in the communities that we serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we say welcome home to all Mojo alumni who return to historic Ratliff Stadium for tonight's game. From time-honored traditions to exciting new beginnings, Permian has stood the test of time. This evening, we celebrate one of our greatest traditions, coming home to your alma mater and the crowning of our homecoming queen. Whether near or far, the words, once a Panther, always a Panther, will forever ring true. No matter where life takes you, you will always be a part of the best school in the great state of Texas, Permian High School. Now, let's meet our 2025 homecoming court. Crowned earlier today, our homecoming king, Gavin Hinojos. Gavin is the son of Jorge and Becky Hinojos. Gavin is a member of the National Honor Society, Academic Decathlon, Spanish National Honor Society, and soccer. Our king, Gavin Hinojos. And now introducing our 2025 homecoming queen court. Jada Bell. Jada is the daughter of Angela Davis and Brian Bell, escorted by Brian. Jada is a 3-year varsity letterman and cheer All-American cheerleader, cheer captain, 3-year varsity letterman and a gymnast, member of the National Honor Society, treasurer of the Students in Philanthropy, member of the Business Professionals of America, member of the Senior Board, a Texas Scholar student, and 1-year member of the Odessa Symphony Guild and an AP Honor student. Miss Jada Bell. Brooklyn Davis. Brooklyn is the daughter of Mona and Tiki Davis, escorted tonight by Tiki Davis. Brooklyn is the president of Students in Philanthropy, a 3-year varsity letterman, and a member of TPRS. Miss Brooklyn Davis. Riley Morris. Riley is the daughter of Demetrius Morris, escorted by Alton Reddick. Riley is a member of the Senate Executive Board, a 3-year letterman for varsity track, a senior board member, junior class favorite, and has over 75 community service hours and is an AP and dual credit student. Miss Riley Morris. Val Ramos. Val is the daughter of Norma Herrera and Oma Ramos, escorted tonight by Norma Herrera. Val is the president of Business Professionals of America, president of the National Honor Society, senior class president, vice president of the Students in Philanthropy, secretary of Student Senate, a member of the Texas Scholars, and an All-American varsity cheer captain. Miss Val Ramos. Betty Sines. Betty is the daughter of Cynthia Ferreras and Joe Soto, escorted tonight by Joe. Betty is a 3-year Avid student, member of National Honor Society, a Texas Scholar, a 4-year basketball player, and was awarded All-Academic District in basketball in her junior year. Betty is ranked in the top 20 of her graduating class. Miss Betty Sines. Lily Wyndham. Lily is the daughter of Scott and Nikki Wyndham, escorted tonight by Scott Wyndham. Lily is a 4-year Panther Paw member, 3-year varsity choir member, 3-year theater member, member of the National Honor Society, Texas Scholars, ECIC Planning Committee, First Priority member, Crossroads Student Ministry, Great Little Senator, Odessa Symphony Guild, the Crystal Ball Foundation, an AP Scholar, Texas Lesbians, College Board National Recognition Program, and is in the top 10 of her class. Miss Lily Wyndham. Let's hear it for all of our homecoming nominees. Tonight, our queen will be crowned by our 2025 king. drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 homecoming queen is Betty Signs. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 homecoming queen, Miss Betty Signs. Let's give all our young ladies a huge round of applause. Thank you for the court of 2025. You are now dismissed. All right, Mojo fans, to your feet for the one word that has said it all since 1959. Alumni, let's lead this cheer because we're going to scream it where they can hear us in the end zone and in the locker room. It's Mojo! The band is under the direction of Jeff Whitaker, Trey Burns, Eddie Granados, Daniel Ward, Jimmy Poso, Kristen Carter Bowen, Caitlin Garza, Pam Brewer, and Letitia Dodson.
Well, welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. Is always brought to you by Trans Global Productions, produced and directed by Bob Bailey. Got a 19-19 tie here with the unusual opponent of the San Bernardino, California Cajon Cowboys. Hope you did get to see the homecoming court there for the Panthers. The young ladies, Jada Bell, Brooklyn Davis, Riley Morris, Val Ramos, Betty Sines, and Lily Wyndham. And your homecoming queen for 2025 is Betty Sines. Congratulations to all the young ladies. Very exciting for her, very exciting for all of them being out there. I think we decided every one of them, the gentleman that escorted them out, probably their dads or whatever, stepped on their dress. I hope there were no tears or anything, no accidents.
Saw one that had the same pair of tennis shoes on between dad and the girl.
Yeah, I think that was Lily Wyndham there at the end. She stuck her foot out from under her dress, and she had on the same tennis shoes as her dad.
Didn't have to go looking for shoes in two different places.
Yeah, and she's not going to fall down off the heels either.
No, that's right.
Well, a really close ball game tonight. Cajon jumped out early on the Panthers, led as much as 19-3. The Panthers closed with 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions to tie it up. So statistically, Kyle, why don't you kind of go over everything from the first half with us?
Right, it's about the same as the scoreboard. It's tied on the scoreboard. Excuse me. And pretty close on the statistical side of it. Just look at total yards. Permian with 224, Cajon with 250. Running the ball, Permian has a definite big advantage, 76 yards rushing the ball as a team in the first half to only 32 for the Cowboys. Permian led in the rushing department by Mark Herrera, 4 carries for 32 yards. Usual workhorse Gavin Black only had 14 yards on 3 carries. Jacob Garcia in the first half, passing 12 of 17 for 148. Leading the way receiving the ball is Caden Hernandez with 3 catches for 65 yards. That's number 6 on the field for Permian. Like we said, 224 in the total yardage for Permian. They had 8 first downs for Cajon High School out of San Bernadino. They had 32 yards rushing. They haven't run the ball a whole lot, and when they have, Permian's been able to kind of keep them in check. Their quarterback, Marcus Washington, did have the 2 long throws, 6 of 14 for 218 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving the ball, Taylor Johnson for them, 2 catches, 67 yards, a touchdown. And Landon White, 7 catches for 118 yards, a touchdown. They had 5 first downs in that first half. So Permian hanging in there statistically. As you see the Panthers coming on the field for the second half, it's going to be interesting to see which team has made the better adjustments. Permian will have the option play to start the second half as they deferred the opening coin toss, won it, and deferred to this choice to start the second half.
Well, obviously they will receive, so yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments each team made and play a second half of football. Couldn't be any more even on the scoreboard than we are right now. As we talked about just a little bit earlier in the ball game, a very famous alumni from Cajon Cowboys, Jaden Daniels, current quarterback, although injured, I think maybe for the second week in a row.
Yeah, he's out this week, they said
for
today.
The Washington
Commanders
football team. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
Former Heisman Trophy winning quarterback at LSU. Went to Arizona State out of high school, out of Cajon, and played there 3 years. Graduated with his college degree in 3 years. So, very hard-working young man. And Coach Rogers should be very proud of the man he raised, helped raise there through the program. Yeah, parents obviously a lot more involved in that. But Jaden Daniels, a 4-year starter there at Cajon, had yards passing, 14,007 yards passing in those 4 years.
Wow.
threw 170 touchdown passes and rushed for 3,645 yards, and they had a record of 44-10. As the Panthers on the return there, Navarrete is going to get out to about the 22. Takes a shot, but it didn't take him down.
Well, let's see what Permian decides to come out with opening drive to begin the second half. As we said, 19-19 is the score. They've got 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line.
Well,
trying to see what other teams in our district were doing. We did have some games last night. There was another California team here.
Yeah, Inglewood, which is in actually a little bit west of downtown LA, southwest area of LA, much closer to LA downtown than San Bernardino. And they pulled off quite a comeback over in Midland to win that game. As up the middle for the Panthers, going to be a pickup of about 2, goes Caden Taylor.
Tried right up the gut on 1st down, see if maybe they could pop something out of there. As we said, we haven't seen a lot of Gavin Black tonight. He did kind of tweak an ankle, I believe, up in Amarillo against the Tascosa Rebels in that game last Thursday night.
That was a pretty hard-fought ball game up there.
Yes, it was. And Permian was very fortunate to come out on top. They threw the ball a lot last week against Tascosa. So the handoff goes right up the middle to number 24. That's Caden Taylor. Didn't get a whole lot there. A couple, 2 or 3 yards. Going to set up 3rd and 5 from the Panther 27, just short of the 27-yard line.
Cameron Mattingly checks into the ball game. Taylor's going to come out. Herrera may be in there also. I did not see all the substitutions. No, they're going to go empty backfield, 5 receivers, 3 bottom, 2 top of your screen. For Garcia, he's going to throw it quickly, and the catch is made out there by Cason Navarrete, and he is going to have a Panther 1st down.
Quick 5-yard out, got past the sticks actually to get more than 5, and good throw by Jacob to get it to him. See that he just caught the ball, stepped and threw it, and got a yard past where the sticks were for a 1st down. About this one, Clay, Tascosa 28, Lubbock Coronado 28. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah,
that's a district ball game up there.
That's track meet right there.
Trying to see with
especially with Tascosa. Well, nobody to fake it to there, but is going to pitch to Hernandez. That looks like somebody got hold of some face mask there, so going to be no gain on the play itself, but the penalty will move the ball forward.
Try to get the ball out on the edge with the option pitch.
Oh, face mask. Defense, number 6. 10 yards, 1st down.
See if Permian can take advantage of that penalty and continue this drive on up toward the south end of the stadium. Pretty good crowd here tonight. It's kind of filled in on the home side. Not too bad on the visitor side. I'm sure most of that's from the area, maybe.
Well, that's like I said,
a long way. Yeah,
it's a pretty good little commute. Garcia kind of dances in there, kind of hanging the ball out, but he's going to net about 8 or 9 yards on the play.
Right. Quarterback design run off the right side. Good job of continuing that run up the field as we've got a injury timeout on the field.
Well, we're going to keep it here as he's already up. That was Taylor Johnson, leader of the defense, the middle linebacker, and listed at 6'2", 215. Going to check out of the ball game. I feel pretty confident we'll see him again before the night is over.
Friendship beating Midland Christian tonight, 27-6 in Friendship. That's at halftime. I think last year Midland Christian beat.
No, Friendship beat them, but it was close.
Yeah.
It was like a 1-point ball game as up the middle go the Panthers for another first down. Black that time on the carry.
Gain of 3 to Panther, first down.
Going to mark him at the 39-yard line, gain of 4.
Heard our announcer here at the stadium announce it was a Permian first down. They're in Cowboy territory. Let's see if they can finish this drive off. They've got 5 defensive backs in the game.
They've run that most of the night.
Yes, they have. 3 down linemen.
Garcia's going to keep it this time, and just not much room to run.
Front 3 did a good job of getting off the ball there, off the lineman, trying to make that tackle for Jacob to get up the field. He only got about a yard on first down.
Looks like now sliding into that middle linebacker spot, Brandon Green, number 15. And Brandon, not a small young man either, 6'1", 200, but boy, he looks a little bigger than that in those pads. Garcia back to pass, now flushed out of the pocket.
Look at there.
And he finds his receiver.
That's
Once
John.
again, John down inside the 10-yard line for a first and goal, Panthers.
Wow, he was wide open in the middle of the field. Just came on a little crossing route. Jacob did a good job of keeping the play going by keeping his feet moving and working to an open spot. Kept his eyes downfield and made the throw into John for a Panther first down at the 10-yard line.
Look, that's his 3rd catch tonight. That's more than he had all season coming into the ball game.
I had him for 2.
Yeah.
2 catches for 18 yards in that first half. One of those was a touchdown.
Right, had 2 for 14. Man, Black, defensive player, was there, but just ran by him. Ball's on the ground, and it looks like it is going to be a turnover. Ball is going to be recovered by the Cowboys.
Yep, that ball popped out right off the sideline over there.
D'Angelo Dejournette with the recovery. But yeah, a lot of penetration. The defender just flew right, actually in front of Gavin Black.
Did a good job of sidestepping that. Got out there, didn't hold on to the football, and it's a turnover. So Cajon gets to bring their offense out. Saw some big plays from them in the first half in the passing game. Not much running the ball. See what adjustments the Panther defense has made for the second half.
Holly's going to carry the ball straight up the middle, going to be dragged down at about the 10-yard line.
That's number 48 on the tackle, Elijah Marquez, from his defensive end position to make that tackle after about a 3-yard gain. Caving down, crashing down, making the play there from his defensive end spot. There's that quad set again.
Yep.
Trying to spread Permian out.
Ooh, almost a great catch made there by Nolly, just not quite able to pull it down.
I'm like Nathan, they've got 2 guys that are running really the same route on that side of the field, and they're giving that quarterback a chance to make a read and make a throw. And that just didn't happen on that play. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7, I should say.
Yep, Cajon is going to take a timeout, and we will do the same. 7:20 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
Well, there's Bush's Chicken, once again, our sponsor of our high school football game of the week. Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium, and like Kyle said earlier, if you're watching from the West Coast, happy to have you with us. Been a very close ball game to this point. Cajon Cowboys now facing a 3rd down and 7 from their own 10-yard line after the Panthers turn it over inside the 10. Washington with a fake, rolls, got his receiver.
Yeah, he did drop it.
He did not hang on to it. It looked like it was going to be a completion. He may be hurt. It was a good throw to the tight end.
Watch him square his shoulders and really snap that ball in there. Just got knocked out as he was going down.
May have got a knee to the helmet there. Anyway, we'll be back after this.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Well, good to see Jackson Murray there walking off the field. They came into the night with 7 catches and 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. And shaking up on that play, but appeared to be okay. Walked off the field under his own power. But once again, punting are the Cajon Cowboys, and they boom this one. Mattingly takes it just on the other side of the 50, and it's going to carry it back about 8 yards to the Cajon Cowboy 45.
I tell you, they've had some good returns tonight for the Permian special teams on both kickoff return and punt return. There's been some yardage gained by both those squads. They've got the ball with a short field at the Cajon 45-yard line. See what they do on this drive. Last one ended with a turnover on fumble recovery.
Herrera going to be in the backfield with Garcia to start this drive. 2 receivers top, 1 bottom. John is the H-back there. Garcia is going to sling it out to Hernandez. It's a great block from Cason Navarrete to free him up for a big gain.
Little bubble screen to the slot receiver on the far side of the field. As you said, the receiver did a really good job of allowing him to get outside and get up that far sideline for about 6.5, 7 yards on first down. That's just like a long handoff.
Yep, and that was Cason Navarrete on the blocking out there. Be sure and acknowledge that because we like to see that.
See, they're playing so soft down here. They could probably do that here again.
Gonna hand it to Herrera. Herrera still on his feet inside the 30, and he will have a Panther first down.
Yep, handoff on the inside. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Pulled St. John across. He didn't have to touch anybody as that offensive line did a really good job up front. That's Dominguez, Samuel, Henderson, Sotelo, and Reyes doing the job up front and getting a hole for that running back to go through for a Panther first down.
11 yards on that carry for Herrera. He remains in the ball game. Got Cruz now lining up at the H-back.
Oh,
and they're going to reverse it to him, and he just has absolutely nowhere to go.
That didn't fool anybody.
No, met out there, I believe that either Brandon Green or Quinn Jackson. Yeah, they're going to call it Jackson, and boy, he has been active tonight, has Quinn Jackson.
Yep. Not much there, actually, about a half-yard loss.
I would say, it looks like they're going to give him a yard loss on that carry. Good call, but just well played there by the not fooling the linebacking core for the Cowboys. Gonna swing it out. Whoa!
That's a tough hit right there.
Black paid for that. He got knocked in the head, as the old saying goes.
Boy, yeah, that could have been a pick.
Yes, it could have. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down now and about 11 for the Panthers.
Garcia gets a call from the sideline as he comes back into the huddle. I expect to see some zone coverage on the back end of Cowboy defense. bunch of trips down here. Let's see if they run a little game with it.
We had him underneath for a moment. Now Garcia going to run and just nowhere to go as he's going to be dragged down out there by the Cowboy defense. Going to bring up 4th down now for the Panthers and about 10 or 11.
It looks like they might try to give Munoz a shot at a field goal.
He's on the field, so that's the thing. I was reading something about that in the NFL now. I mean, they're making punters. Punters are going to be irrelevant because they're booting the ball 60, 65 yards on a regular basis. It's going to be from 45 from that left hash mark for Munoz. Field goal looked like he had the distance, but just a little bit wide.
Pulled it right.
Just going to be a little bit of a too much hook on that ball. So the Panthers are going to come away with no points, and the Cowboys will take over there on their own 28-yard line.
Bend but don't break. That's their motto, and that's what they did there.
First in for the Cowboys.
So they get a chance with a little better field position this time.
That makes Munoz now 6 of 9 this year. Oh. Washington, he's got room to run up the middle. He better tuck the ball away. He's still swinging around. Now it's a foot race. Washington inside the 30, going to be caught there at about the 20 as Noel Washington saves a touchdown, but a huge play.
Yep, they tried the old flea flicker and almost backfired in the backfield, but you're not going to arm tackle that guy.
Man,
he's got too much balance.
Slinging that football everywhere.
Yep.
Woo!
The first and 10.
Speed, speed, speed. That's all he thinks about.
Yep. You've got that weapon, why not?
Yeah. So first and 10 for the Cowboys now from the Panther 20. Washington back to pass. He's got the tight end. This time Jackson makes the catch for the 3rd touchdown of the season. It's Jackson Murray for the Cowboys.
Yep, they rolled to one side and brought that tight end over to the near side, kind of released him late. Somebody on the back side over here did not pick him up, see him come out for a pass, and they executed that very well for a Cajon Cowboy touchdown.
Hey, Kyle, I think that Jackson Murray is okay after that hit.
Yeah. He was.
Extra point is no good, so the special teams a big struggle tonight for the Cajon Cowboys as that's their 2nd missed field goal of the night. 1 block, now 1 missed, but they lead by 6, 25-19.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas. Our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week. The Cajon Cowboys with a 2-play drive, 72 yards, took them only 45 seconds, now leading the Panthers 25-19. I believe Washington is going to be 6 for 16 for 171 yards. Passing the ball, and then had the big run just a minute ago.
Right.
So there's the kick. He's going to be backed up into the end zone, but he's going to bring it out over the 20. Still on his feet. Hernandez out over the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Another good return by the Permian kickoff return team. As you see our Odessa College instant replay. Got through right there, made a guy miss, kept his feet going before finally getting ganged up on by about 4 Cowboys there. But nonetheless, Permian with decent field position at their own 36-yard line.
Herrera still in the backfield, or once again in the backfield. He's not been out there all night, but has seen a lot of action. And Garcia is going to look the middle, has him open over the middle, and he fires a bullet. Cason Navarrete's got the catch. He had also Caden Hernandez open right there in the middle of the field, about 10 yards in front of Navarrete. Could have hit either one of them. You saw Hernandez there, but a big play, first down from the 35 for the Panthers.
Let's see if they pound the rock here on this one after that big pass play.
35, it's a Panther first down.
Permian first down at their own, at the Cajon 35-yard line.
Garcia going to throw underneath.
Is that John?
It's John's again. This time, good tackle out there made by Cole Imbriani, and going to be a pickup of maybe 3.
And just a little quick out for the tight end /H there on the far side in the left flat. They got about 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 7. Boy, they are slinging it around.
They are. Yeah, for the Panthers, that was their 23rd pass of the night, up to 223 yards passing now for Garcia.
See how soft they are on the outside, Clay?
And he's going to have to roll right. This time, going to have to get rid of it quickly, and he does, as Johnson was putting the heat on him and did not want to take a big loss.
I'll tell you, this Cajon Cowboy front, they keep working on pass plays and getting pressure on Garcia in the backfield. 3rd and about 7 here now. Let's see if they come up. It's going to probably go in the air, I think.
Yeah, that was Johnson right there. I think he spies, but he has so much speed
he can catch up.
When you get out of the pocket, he just goes.
Yeah, he's gonna
catch you.
That's his job. Closing speed in a hurry.
So up the middle, Garcia dances, and he is going to have just enough for the Panther first down. Garcia doing it with his feet as well as his arm tonight.
Watch, he's going to fake, read that guy coming through, pulled the ball, and then just made a very athletic play to get upfield and get a first down at the 24-yard line of Cajon. Good play, good read, good pull.
Yeah, Garcia up 25 yards rushing on the evening. Got 2 receivers bottom once again, 1 top.
Oh, look at there.
Caden Taylor right up the middle. Taylor down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. 24 yards.
Watch the left side right here. They just caved down right there from the left side and allowed that running back Taylor to get on up the field all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Panthers.
Taylor, man, he was full speed as he took the handoff there, and there's just no way to get hold of him. Now, let's see, we've got a little bit more
power eye set.
A little bit more of a power set for the Panthers, and into the end zone easily is Gavin Black for the Panther touchdown.
Yep, little power eye look. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. They just caved down the right side of that line that time and allowed Gavin to get into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. Big extra point here.
Yeah. Well, I like the Panthers odds with Munoz.
I do too.
Although I guess he did miss one last week, so.
I think that
may have gotten blocked.
I think so.
But it's a miss regardless, and that kick is way good. So
down
a minute,
Crane.
Yeah, minute 14 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Panthers take their first lead of the night, 26-25.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
Welcome back to our Bushes High School football game of the week. The Panthers put one home, and Munoz gives them their first lead of the night, 26-25. The Panthers took 6 plays to move the ball 64 yards, and 2 minutes and 33 seconds come off the clock as they do now have their first lead of the evening.
Hiker all the way through the end zone, buddy. Pin them deep.
Well, as you said, that is truly a weapon because, do not bring that out. You see, there's teammates like,
uh-oh. Yep, little tomfoolery going on.
Yeah.
Ball be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Tensions are a little high.
Touchback for the Panthers. So the Cajon Cowboys will take over at their own 25-yard line. Once again, 1:14 remaining here in the third quarter.
See if the Panther defense can get a stop and get that ball back to that offense. 3 receivers to the top side. Actually, yeah, 3 receivers. Tight end over there.
Oh, there's a big hole over the left side. And out for a first down is Malik Nolly all the way out close to the 40-yard line.
Roman Lawaris saved a touchdown right there, Clay. Coming up from his safety position. They did a good job of getting a hole open for that running back.
Well, they did. So 3 receivers split top of the screen now for the Cowboys. And Washington's going to tuck it and try and run, and it's going to pick up positive yardage, but not a lot.
Look at that scrum.
Yep.
Just notice they got their names on the back of their jerseys. Wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
3-yard line, gain of 3, and I think, well, they may run another play. They don't have to run another play here, but they may. Wind is really not much of a factor, less than 10 miles an hour, so not really have much effect on the ball game.
I don't think they're gonna.
Well, I don't know. Maybe just gonna try and draw them offside. They do snap it. Washington's gonna drop it off out here for Landon White, and he is gonna be into Panther territory and have a first down as we end the third quarter. The Panthers leading 26-25. We'll be back here to Ratliff for the fourth quarter after this.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Be the best at all we do. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. So at the end of the day, when it's closing time, we can say, well done. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Production high school football game of the week, brought to you by Bush's Chicken, along with Odessa College, Optimus Physical Therapy and Kevin Mannix, E&E Service and Supply, Diamond Pump and Transport, Complex Community Federal Credit Union, State Farm Insurance Agent Mike Podzemny, Rexco Poly, and the Odessa High School and Permian High School football booster clubs. Washington looks deep and then all of a sudden throws underneath as he rolls right and is going to get it incomplete, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Panther secondary had everybody blanketed there. There was absolutely nobody open in this right flat. probably did a good job of just throwing that thing away and living to play another day.
Yep. Well, there's some adjustments made, obviously, by that Panther defense. Gonna got trips almost stacked here on the bottom of your screen. That's a lateral.
Goodness.
Watt makes the catch, but he is going to be taken down all the way back at the Cajon Cowboy 45-yard line.
Getting held there as he made the play. That's Nada Cardoza making the play out here. He was getting a handful of jersey held and still got out there and made the play. And you're right, that was a lateral.
Yeah, no doubt
I think
about
that was backwards.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Third down now and about 17 for the Cowboys. Just get it off. Washington stays in the pocket. He's got to make room with his feet, throws underneath.
Good play.
It's going to be completed to Taylor Johnson, but he's going to be well short of what's needed for the first down.
Panthers stayed in their rush lane. Well, look at the nose get moved there. But as he worked toward the near sideline, Cardoza stayed with him. There wasn't much there if he'd have caught it. And Panther defense has done a good job of, well, they're going to go for it, Clay.
Well, they're lining up.
4th and 10.
Taylor Johnson's lined up at tight end here at the bottom of your screen. And they're going to call a timeout and try and figure that out. So 10:26 to go here in the ball game. Panthers lead by 1.
In polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! Welcome back to our Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas. Our Bush's Chicken high school game of the week. Panthers leading by 1. The Cowboys facing a very, very important 4th and 10 from the Panther 48-yard line. Had lined up to go for it and appear to be trotting the offense back out on the field here. So
a little tomfoolery here. Maybe a trick play of some kind. Roll one way, throw back the other.
They're going to do that.
Nathan thinks.
They're going to run those quads. No, just trips to the top of it. And the tight end is lined up just off the line of scrimmage. Washington had time to throw. Now last second heave, and that's going to be well out of bounds.
It's in the tuba section almost,
yep.
Clay.
Cheerleader almost in the coverage over there. So it's going to be incomplete, and the Panthers will take over there from their own 48-yard line.
Thought he might take off and run right there. Yeah. Yep, it didn't work. So here comes the Panther offense. Now they need a drive and a touchdown to get some space between these guys. Get some points and get some distance between this scrappy bunch from Cajon.
Well, field position tonight has really been all Panthers. Only a couple of times when they started back at their own 9 and their own 22. Other than that, they've been pretty much 35 or better all night. So there's a heavy carry up the middle for a gain of 2 yards. A little going on there maybe after off the play, but
somebody
no call.
was getting the business right there.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Carry's going to be out to midfield. 2nd down now and 8 for the Panthers.
Kind of like that little option play. Give Jacob a chance to do something with his legs here. Well, that's true. Nathan said they don't want to get him hurt, but see how wide they are up front?
Garcia going to throw underneath, and it's going to be caught out there by Cajon Navarrete. for a gain of about 6.
Let's see your option right here, maybe. I kind of like that run pass type option there.
Well, 3rd and 2.
See if they hit John again, maybe. Been kind of the secret weapon tonight.
He has been had a big impact on this game.
We got him over here, double slot almost.
Yeah, it looks like he's lined up there. Yeah, almost with
help. Out of way, Gavin.
Black is going to have. Looks like just enough. I mean, just enough for the Panther first down.
Yeah. 9:20 left in the ball game here in the 4th quarter. Finish this drive off. Got to put some plays together.
Black, it's 6th carry for only 21 yards, so definitely not what we've come to expect from him, but has not played a lot tonight and obviously not functioning at 100%.
There he goes.
Take this one over the left side, and boy, he meets on Taylor Johnson there head on. And Johnson says, no, that's it.
No more, 2 yards. That's it, 3 yards. You're done. They are physical. I'm impressed with this defense.
That defense, they are.
They're a good football team.
They've got some good athletes. They are very physical. They are a good football team. They've got some things to clean up on defense. And they part of that is stuff that you just have to work on week in and week out. There's a quick one out to Navarrete, and he's going to have another Panther first down inside the 30 all the way down to the 26.
Just a little quick stop route. Quick screen out here to Case and Navarrete. And he got up the sideline and got a first down. One thing that Cajon could do is shore up on the outside a little bit with their corners. I don't know how much shotgun they see out there. I'm sure they do like everybody else.
Well, I would imagine there's a fake reverse, and Garcia still on his feet using it. And he's going to throw deep, but he's just going to throw it away as just the play just kind of fell apart there.
Well, they tried to trick him with that reverse, didn't they? A little reverse look.
Yep.
But don't give Cajon credit. They stayed home and played it well and forced Jacob Garcia, the quarterback for Permian, to throw that ball away and live to play 2nd down and 10 from the Cowboy 26.
Well, the Panthers head into district in 2 weeks. You're going to go back and watch film, and you're going to see the Panthers throwing the ball all over the field. Maybe in 2 weeks you come back with a healthy Gavin Black, and then it's going to be look out.
And that's the district.
There's John again. Boy, he just finds a seam, and he's all the way down inside the 10, going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
And he just kind of hooked up right in an open area there and worked up the field to get a 1st and goal at the 6.
Man. Panthers may have created a monster here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was the idea. What I'd heard coming in, they were going to spread the field and throw the ball a lot more, and they have.
Here we go. Black right up the middle, untouched, into the end zone, touchdown Panthers.
Wow. Did that look like the sea parting right there in the middle?
I'm telling you.
Just watch. There it is right there, folks. They didn't have anybody there at all. It's a good job up front by those 5 guys on the offensive line. Good play calling. Yep. I agree with Nathan. Good play calling.
Munoz on once again for the extra point.
I wonder if they're not wearing down a little bit in play.
That's very possible. I know it's not cool out there, but may not used to heat of 80 degrees at nighttime, 85 or 86 as the game started. The kick is good. Your score now reads Permian 33, the Cajon Cowboys 25.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! Akram Munoz there, ready to kick off for the Panthers as they scored the touchdown and the extra point, put them up by 8. And that is unreturnable, as that is all the way out of the end zone.
To Andrews.
I'll tell you what, heads up out there, Jordan, up in our camera well. You're going to get one on the head if you're not careful.
Well,
yeah, real close up.
Yeah, Panther defense can't relax now. Up 33-25. That's still a one-score game.
That's a one-touchdown game.
And also, patrons in the stands, make sure you're cleaning up after yourself.
7:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Now, not important right now, could be later. Cajon Cowboys only one timeout remaining, as they have burned 2 already this half. A little motion there. Washington's going to throw underneath.
He gets it?
Yeah, I believe that was Taylor Johnson. Nope, number 9, excuse me. Carson Fuhrer.
Narda Cardoza might have gave him a pretty good little push out of bounds over there. Number 13, the corner for Permian.
Short pickup of 3, 2nd and 7. 2 receivers top and bottom this time for Cajon. Oh, wide in motion. And they are going to pitch it. A late pitch, but he is going to have just enough for the first down as he gets out to the 36-yard line.
No surprise who led the tackle there. Mattingly, number 5, and number 12, Caleb Jameson, both right there. He did about strip that. Just about forced a turnover there.
They're going to put the 4 receivers out to the side. We've seen them run this with some success, even though they have 2 receivers almost running hand in hand downfield by the time the ball is thrown. Washington, no.
Oh, picked it.
Yep.
Look at there.
I believe that was Washington on the interception for the Panthers, his first of the year.
And he played that just right, Clay. Watch as he rolls, stayed with the receiver, and had real good inside positioning there.
He's underthrown a little bit, and receiver lost his feet trying to come back for it, and Washington is Johnny on the spot.
That could be a backbreaker. If they score here, that could be a backbreaker right there.
So the Panthers will take over now at their own 43.
Even a field goal would work right here.
Once again, great field position for the Panthers.
Yeah, let's see how they choose to go here. Look how soft they are down here, Clay.
Yeah, they still are not tightened it up in that secondary.
They could throw the stopper out down here, the bubble. See, the bubble was up. That's a good run there.
3 or 4 yards a hold. That's all you need at this point in the ball game.
Keep that clock growing.
You're going to run the time.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Ball at the 48.
All the way out to the 48-yard line for a gain of 5.
I just wonder if this bunch is not wearing down.
They may be a little tired, and you know they had the excitement level of getting to travel halfway across the country and just being at a stadium that they've seen on TV and the movies, heard about. Once again, Herrera up the middle, Herrera over the right side up the middle, and he is going to have a Panther first down into Cajon territory.
Good job on the right side of that line there. That's Alex Dominguez, 66, Micah Moran Sumnall, 74, Josh Henderson moving that defensive line, allowing that yardage to be made there.
First 10, the Panthers in no hurry. Caleb Taylor, I believe, is checked into the ball game. No, still Herrera.
See, they're showing the bubble down here, even though it's a run.
Herrera the ball carrier.
RPO, yeah.
Herrera going to go straight ahead for about 4.
Initial contact under 55, Sabedra.
Herrera, what's that, 59 yards now? 8 carries, so good ball game for him. His best ball game of the year.
Yep.
By a long shot. Yeah, between him and Taylor, 113 yards, so.
Good balance.
Good job of filling in for number 18. And yeah, it's true. Black has the 2 touchdowns, doesn't have a lot of yardage, but he has 2 scores. Garcia doing a good job of running that clock down. There's Herrera again. Going to bring up 3rd and short for the Panthers.
And more importantly, that clock's going to keep running.
And they're almost in Munoz territory right here. He's been good from 54. A kick from here would be from about 55. So. And what little breeze there is blowing out of the south. So
to the north.
He would, whatever wind there is, would be a help.
Right to left on your screen, as they say. Your radio dial, it'd be right to left.
There you go.
Come this way, run this way. Yep, there it is.
Black is going to have a Panther first down all the way to the 32-yard line.
They were a defensive end that was lined up inside a little more than usual. Watch our OC instant replay. He gets caved down, and Black just runs to daylight.
Yeah, I think that Gavin Black may have made his last appearance on the field without shaking hands tonight.
Yep, I
Clock
like that
now
idea.
Inside of 3 minutes.
With the Broncos coming up in 2 weeks.
Yep, little crosstown rivalry.
Oh, this place will be rocking, won't it?
Yeah, there'll be a lot more people here then than there are tonight.
20,000 plus here in 2 weeks. That's exciting.
Taylor going to carry it forward for a gain of about 3.
That's kind of cool to see this place. It is rocking. The Broncos are the home team this year. They are in Abilene tomorrow to face an old. Don't say old, as Danny would probably get me if he was here.
He's not too far behind us.
No,
so
he's not.
I think he would agree with old.
Danny Servance, the head coach at Colleen Ellison. That's who the Broncos have at Shotwell tomorrow.
Good man, good coach.
Yep.
Garcia's going to keep it. And just going to try and bull forward down to about the 26-yard line. Going to set up a 3rd down and about 4 for the Panthers.
Yep.
Number 43, Campbell.
Munoz down here warming up.
2-minute timeout.
Ready.
Clock operator, reset the game clock to 1:58.
Reset it to 1:58. And I guess, did the Panthers take a timeout?
It's the 2-minute.
2-minute warning. Oh.
Yeah.
I cannot get that through my thick skull that in high school we have a 2-minute warning.
Yep.
So anyway, Panthers, good performance tonight. I think I may have lied to you. It looked like number 18 was coming back on the field to try and pick up the first down. We will see right after this.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
So 3rd down and 4 now, and as I predicted, I was incorrect. There's number 18 in the backfield on to get one more first down if possible.
Zone read.
But, I mean, why not? But you got Munoz here too.
Well,
and that's going to be an easy first down, and Black does the smart thing, just goes down after the contact. Got the Panther first down at the 17-yard line, a gain of 9.
They have left one timeout, so you can't.
Yeah.
You can't get in the victory formation yet.
No, but pretty stinking close.
It's been a good game tonight.
It has been a fun game. It has been a fun game. It has.
Tell you, if you're watching this in California and follow this team, y'all need to go see this team this year. They are going to win some football games and be a force in their conference out there. They are a good football team.
They are very disciplined, and everything I read and saw about the coach, literally everything it talked about the coach working on leadership and discipline on the field and off the field with these young men, and that is key. Well, we've got an injury timeout now, but it looks like just a cramp.
Yep. Way they're stretching and rubbing on that calf, I think that's probably a.
Yeah.
And it is probably still a little warm, not as warm as it has been.
It's not cold.
It's not cold.
Although we did have a down in the 60s or low 60s a couple mornings this week, getting up early, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. It's pretty nice outside, I got to tell you.
Yep.
Feels pretty good. Herrera is going to come off the field. I would assume Taylor is checked in the ball game because I do see Black on the sideline. So second down and about 6, 1:05 to go. Actually, they can get the clock started again.
Here comes your victory formation.
It is time for the victory formation as long as the Cowboys don't spend that timeout.
Timeout. Permian. First timeout.
Permian took a timeout.
So being a difference maker, it all started back in February when we had our training, just discussing with the staff of what do they think the credit union is, and we did the word cloud, and in the word cloud, the main word that came out was difference maker. So a few of the organizations that we're going to benefit today are the food bank, which the food that we're packing here is going to go to the food bank. We're also going to impact the foster system. We're tying some blankets to be able to give to the kids. The team members, I believe they need to be involved and put their hands to work in the communities that we serve.
Well, there you see the big mums the girls wear once a year. That's as a father of 2 boys, I call those money drainers. Ugh.
Yeah.
But it was fun, a lot of fun.
Stimulate that economy.
Yeah.
Local economy.
Yeah. Not mine, but somebody's.
Yeah.
Taylor's going to take the handoff, but he's going to be brought down at the 14-yard line.
Timeout. Cajon.
Cajon is going to go ahead and use their last timeout. But short of getting the ball back, not going to be anything more they can do.
Well, we start district in 2 weeks, as we've said. And the first game is going to be the crosstown rivalry game between the Panthers and the Broncos. I tell you, it's going to be an interesting race to watch. Been some teams in our district that have played some very tough opponents in non-district.
Yeah,
this year.
I think Lee, every team they played was ranked. Now, Abilene was a 5A, but they were ranked 8.
They were in the top 10 at one time.
Ruston, Louisiana, who beat them last night, is ranked 2nd right now in Louisiana. Came in, lost in state championship last year, won state the 2 years before that. And then Trinity was in the 14th. Lake Travis was 9th, and Allen was in the top 5.
Midland High played South Lake Carroll the first week.
They did. So
they've played some, and they were number 1. They still are number 1 in the state right now.
Yep. Going to hand the ball to Black, and Black's going to drive forward to about the 10-yard line. So now it's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. Panthers cannot run the clock out, so would suspect No, they're going to bring in the full house backfield.
No, they're going to let Munoz
They're going to let Munoz come in and put the boot to it.
Down at 2.
So down to the 10-yard line there.
You hush. You hush.
Panthers do have the field goal unit on the team, missing one player. There he comes. Or there comes somebody. I don't know if that's who they needed.
John, he's the man.
Just, no. Called a timeout. Just barely got the snap off in time, so Panthers are going to spin that timeout. Well, I want to thank our whole Trans Global production crew tonight. As always, we are directed and produced by the one and only Bob Bailey. Our slow-mo director is Debbie Bailey. Cameramen, Tim Harry, Jason Barridge, Jordan Gray, and Brandon Chance. And we got 2 grips helping them out on the field tonight. And on homecoming night, they are a great help. And that is Taylor Bridges and Avery Chance. Nathan Hubbard, as always, on our stats tonight. Kyle Hubbard and myself, Clay Kennedy, behind the mic. Sorry you have to put up for it with us each and every week during high school football season. Although this season has been unusual this week.
This is our, third game?
Only the third game we've worked, and only the second week we've worked, and there's another off week next week. So it will be 2 weeks before we're back with you for the crosstown rivalry between the Odessa High School Broncos and these Permian Panthers. Munoz on to do the kicking now. Ball will be placed down at the 17, a 27-yard attempt.
Kick it hard, Iker. Attaboy.
This one he drills through. So 8 seconds remaining, and the Panthers now lead 36-25, making it a 2-score ball game.
He kicked that hard. He did. Way back into that end zone toward the track.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Oh, there's some youngsters. Yep, they probably got moms on too, the little girls.
Some youngers. Homecoming.
Well, a good ball game tonight, a lot of fun. Definitely wish the Cajon Cowboys good luck the rest of the season and a safe and uneventful trip back home. Assuming they're probably spending the night. I do not know that, but I assume they would probably spend the night, fly out tomorrow. So hope they've enjoyed their time here. I know the ball game didn't turn out exactly like they wished. Munoz just kicked
another
field goal right there. Goodness gracious. And he is fired up about it too. Boy, he is jumping around. I don't think he moved like, I bet he didn't move like that when he kicked the 54-yarder.
I don't know, he did. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
Of course, and the 54-yarder's great, but remember Chatham, the kicker for LD Bell against Odessa High a couple of weeks ago, kicked a 60.
And has Permian had some kids that could kick the ball? Wheatley?
Yeah.
Through the years.
Russell Wheatley. Good Lord.
Shane Wells could kick the ball.
Yeah. Not
Keith
a lot.
Robinson. Keith Robinson.
Yeah, Keith Robinson could put a boot into it. And there goes Malik Nolly over the left side. And he is out over the 40-yard line, and clock 1.5 seconds left, so we will snap the ball one more time tonight.
Jordan White, ball carrier.
But been a fun ball game, and like I say, I hope Cajon Cowboys, wish them all the luck in the world and safe travels.
We're going to keep up with them, see what they're doing.
Yeah, we'll definitely be looking at that every week or two.
Look on Max Preps and see what
keep
they're
it saved, and their coaches do a good job of getting the stats in on Max Prep. Thank goodness.
There's a free shot for Max Preps.
Last play of the ball game, and Washington completes it out there. I think that was Landon White once again. So the Panthers are going to take the victory at 36-25, a hard-fought victory for the Panthers as they got everything they could handle from the Cajon Cowboys. So for Kyle Hubbard and Nathan Hubbard, I'm Clay Kennedy and the whole Trans Global Production crew. We appreciate you being with us this week, and run by and get you some Bush's chicken sometime this weekend.